Hey, Miss Mara, how are you?
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. How was your weekend?
It's good. Kind of.
Good.
How about you?
It's been busy. Real busy. Got a buyer that we can't find a house for, and all of a sudden her neighbor wants to sell his house through an attorney, kind of like a for sale by owner, but with legal help.
Mhm.
And I talked her into getting me his contact information. Just got off the phone with him. It looks like he's going to sign a listing agreement with me at a reduced fee to help cover my cost of doing the paperwork for both sides.
Hmm.
So went from 3% to 4%. I'll take it,
Right.
especially on a house we don't have. If he signs it, we're under contract. We don't have to compete with the market, which is nice.
Right.
That's been the biggest thing.
So I tried to reach the guy you said could do tile, and I called and or texted him last week, and he never responded. I guess I'll just ping him again.
That was Joey, right?
I think so.
Yeah, you're the second person that's told me that Joey wasn't answering.
Oh, I don't know the best way to share this. Speaking of whatever, Bisbo, we have a past KW agent. Did you know Anna? The one who lost her ability to speak because of an illness. So she's sort of doing a FISBO, but she sent me a bunch of pictures. She is over near Tanca Verde and what's the little road before you get to Pantano? Anyway, there's a cute neighborhood back in there of older homes. Anyway, she's listing for herself for now. She'll pay 3% at 295, and she
Hmm.
sent me some nice pictures. So I don't have anybody in the 295 price range right now, but it looks very nice.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll come across somebody. We'll talk about it in a little bit.
So I could put it in the chat. She gave me the address. I asked her if she was on Zillow, and she said not yet. So
And she got out of the business.
well, like I said, she's not really able. I think she's inactive, and they're moving out of state. But she's just had this illness where she literally can't speak. Anyway, she's a sweetheart.
Good morning, Sadie. Good morning, Robin. Good morning, Stephanie. How are y'all?
Hi, everybody.
Morning. Hi, everybody. Oh my goodness. Oh, we have more cute kiddos. It looks like those two
She's
should
so
be
cute.
together.
How was everyone's weekend now that we got more on the call?
Uh,
You breathing easy today, Stephanie?
I'm breathing easy.
Good.
We had a great weekend. Yes. Sometimes it's like, do you guys ever think like, what did I do? I have to think back. What did I do this weekend?
No, I got to stop and tell myself, okay, it's only Thursday. Wait, it's Monday. Wait, it's Sunday. I have no idea what it is. That's what happens to my weeks.
I'm like, oh, that's funny. It's only Thursday, Monday morning. Oh. What was the highlight of your weekend? I missed it for this week. Mara, Dan, Robin.
Oh, we're just now starting to go over that.
Oh, okay.
Good morning, Jason.
Good morning.
All right, Mara put in the chat that there's a former Keller Williams agent selling her house over on the east side for $295. Beautiful. She is going to pay the 3% seller's commission. Mara has pictures if you'd like it. The address is in the chat. So let's go for some wins. Robin, what's a win for you this weekend?
I wrote an offer waiting to hear if it gets accepted. So that was
I have a feeling you should hear back soon.
excellent.
Yay, Robin. High five.
Hi, Ezra.
Our win for the weekend was on Saturday, and then yesterday was just real nice. But on Saturday was kind of doing our follow up our third touch because we didn't finish it by Thursday or Friday last week. So we followed up with some friends and communicated with them and got a lot of responses. And then I do a little story time on Saturday morning with the mama friends, and the people that can't come, at least they respond back to me like, oh, well, we go camping or we're up in the mountains or something like that. But that's two-way communication. And so, so I was able to like tell them, the wonderfulness that we had on Saturday. And so we went for a walk. We had our story time. My mom came over, and then we finished the day off with Jesse brought us a little drink of EGs. So we were just so excited to share that with anybody who wanted to know. So yeah, the little things, little wins. And then yesterday I talked to a friend who has probably no interest in real estate, but I tried to kind of get him excited about staying in touch with friends and just dusting off his database anyways. I figure it's a good recommendation no matter what stage you are in your life. And so he's like, yeah, you know what? That really makes sense. Like I should be talking. And I'm like, yeah, you should. So I'm going to check back in with him later and say, how are those 5 contacts? How are those 100 people in your phone that, you don't know who they are or this or that? So it's fun. It's kind of contagious. So thanks for letting me share, everyone. Good morning.
Good morning, Teresa. Good morning, Melissa. Good morning, Adriana.
Good morning.
Are you guys here to change lives today? Are you?
Every day.
I gotta feel it. I was like, you know what? I should wear a polo or some kind of dress shirt. And then I realized who I was and what company I worked for. This is my people.
Yes. You're trying to be not just transparent, but congruent.
I'm very congruent with what I do, but I want you guys to just connect to something that was awesome. Let's share it. I'll say that I text a lot of agents this weekend. I had a lot of phone calls. There was a lot of open houses, a lot of traffic, a lot of activity. The market is buzzing. Do you feel it? What are you doing to catch that electricity? What are you doing to catch that and let it energize you and push you forward? In other words, what's your daily affirmation today? How are you connecting into it? What are you focusing on?
I will attract motivated buyers.
Ooh, we love it. She will attract motivated buyers, even if it's her husband trying to buy a flip house. I love it. I will attract motivated buyers. What are you telling yourselves? Monday is all about the mindset for me. Teresa, how you feeling? I know the Saturday kind of beat you up a little bit. You a little bit better?
Yeah, I'm feeling better. I rested, but I was on the computer, but at least I wasn't doing other things. So yeah, yesterday was nice. Got another buyer. I'm sending her to get pre-qualification. I'm doing referring her to Keller Mortgage Plus, Intralend, and Fairway. So that way she gets 3. And I told her she's more than welcome to, go to anybody else she'd like to, but at least, get those options. So she's excited. Another first-time home buyer. I'm gonna probably have 2 buyer consultations, her and another young woman and her husband Saturday. So I'm lining them up, 1:30 and then another one at 3.
That a girl.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, no, you called me Saturday afternoon and I could really tell that life had beaten you down or you weren't feeling good because you sounded like you were just on edge. It didn't feel right.
I'm fighting this stupid kidney stone and it's, it just, some days it hurts worse than others. So anyway, it'll be all right.
You look wonderful today, Teresa. You do.
Thank you.
Awesome. What else? Come on, let's feel some positivity in the room. Jason, I know you got some positive news. You got finally cleared to take your test. Is it scheduled yet?
No, that was positive news that I was cleared, but still getting the runaround of when I can take the test.
Well, the good thing is I know you're persistent as all hell, so you'll get there.
Yep.
Cool, man. Keep it there, brother. Well, I'll share some positive news. 3 of my agents wrote offers this weekend. 4 of them.
Awesome.
Unfortunately, 3 of them were on the same property. Mara, exactly. Oh no. It's one of those things like this is the market we're in. I had a house go live on Thursday, got 10 offers, and 4 of them now are Keller Williams agents. And I feel bad. I'm going to break so many hearts tomorrow.
Was that the open house that me and Tess went on?
I got 3 on that one. We actually went under contract with that one last night to a Keller Williams agent.
Oh, great.
Nothing makes me feel better than selling a listing to another agent, because it's just we're double-siding the brokerage. It's all about getting our numbers and prominence out there. But for me, it's just looking at the offers that come through and seeing all these things. It's amazing how much higher quality our offers stand above those of other companies. So be proud of what you guys do. Continue to learn, continue to grow your education base, be more professional. It's going to help you win deals. Yes, ma'am.
On that note, I'd like to add something, segue. There was a young woman who came to the open house and without her agent. And anyway, she just loved it and wanted to write an offer. And I'm like, well, do you have an agent? Well, yeah, he's helping me sell my house. I'm like, well, that's great. I said, well, won't you give him a call? Well, yeah, I was, wanting to do that because I just hate to leave him high and dry. I'm like, no. And anyway, the question was asked if you have a contract. And I said, I don't care if you have a contract with him or you don't. He's been working with you, showing you homes, selling your home. I think you should remain loyal to him. Please call him. If he then says he doesn't have time for you or whatever, of course I'll help you. I remind everyone that, because I told her, I said, I've been burned like that and it's not a good feeling. I would never, ever suggest or advise someone to hang their realtor out to dry, even if you don't have a contract. So, and she really appreciated that I had that sense of care and loyalty. And
It was nice.
And she did reach out to him. And at first he did say, well, I just don't think this is the right fit for you. And she's like, but I really love it. And I said, well, give him a chance. If he again tells you no, I'll write the offer for you. But he called her back when she told him, she texted him and said, well, this lady also works for Keller Williams like he did. And she said, if you're not willing to write the offer for me, she will. And then he's like, okay, I'll do it. So it was a little interesting. But I, I just want to remind people that, if someone comes up to your open house and they don't have the realtor, even if they don't have a contract with them, but they've been working with them, she's been working with him for a few months, don't just say, oh, well, let me do this for you. Let me write this offer because you don't have a contract. I just don't think that's right.
You're correct. I still haven't received an offer from that. So it's not that Keller Williams agent. I don't know which Keller agent it is, but it's not that one.
It doesn't surprise me. I don't think he does weekends. I don't know.
I don't get that. I don't do weekends either. And I write a lot of contracts on weekends and do things on weekends, but we go where the business needs us to go. That's why we have the flexibility. If you got to work a couple hours on a weekend, take it off during the week, spend some time with your family, make it up to them. Family comes first. Train your kids to write contracts, right, Stormy?
And show homes and teach them how to talk to people, everything.
Everything. That's what it's all about, is teaching people how to talk to each other. All right. We are going to get into some scripting around something that might help help your buyers. Exactly.
Sorry.
Exactly, Ezra. Exactly. Now, everyone who's got a buyer knows that you're competing against 9,000 other buyers. How do you win?
Don't ask for anything.
Submitting the strongest offer you can.
Yeah. Give your offer the highest chance of standing tall. Best chance of winning. Doesn't matter what you offer. But how do you win?
Above asking, no concessions, cover the home warranty yourself, Ask when they want to close.
Cover letter.
Or, oh yes, and cover letter.
Cover
We lost
letter,
out
no?
to a cover letter last week. That's a really good point.
10 offers yesterday. 10 I received on different properties. Not a single cover letter. Only 2 phone calls from agents. I got a lot of texts. Hey, I sent you an offer. Did you get it? No one called beforehand and found out what was important. No one. So the ones that called and asked me, so hey, we got a client wants to look at your house, wants to submit an offer. Do you have any offers on it? Yes. Okay, great. We'll send you an offer. And that's it. Like, I'm going to let people go as far as they ask. And I even told my sellers that I will bait them as far as I can.
Hey, Dan.
No cover letters. No one asked what was important.
Hey, Dan.
Hey, Stormy.
Ring, ring.
Hey, Stormy.
Oh, hey, Dan. This is Stormy from Keller Williams. I sent an offer over for 123 Street.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, no problem. So listen, I got a really strong buyer that's been pre-approved already. I made sure that I attached a pre-approval letter with it. She's already sent in all her documents like W-2s, tax papers, all that stuff already. And matter of fact, she was already under contract in another one. She had offered like 5,000 over list price, but still lost. So what I'm just wanted to say is I want to make sure that I do everything for my client so that they win this offer. Do you have other offers on?
A couple.
So what could I do to make sure that my client's offer is the strongest?
Just write your offer the best you can. Give it the best chance of winning. And I'll present it to my seller.
Were any of those list price, those offers?
You know, I can't tell you that.
Were any of them over list price?
I can't tell you that either, brother.
Oh, okay, I got you. So I'm gonna include a cover letter with that offer too. It's in there already. Can you take a look at it now?
I'll check it out when I present them all to my sellers.
All right, cool, man. I'll call you back in about a couple hours, or do you want to text me when you get?
Yeah, like the listing said, we're going to review everything Monday afternoon. So we'll be getting together around lunchtime today to get everything checked out.
All right, man. Well, I'll follow up with you then.
Sounds good, Stormy. Thanks for the call.
All right.
How'd I feel?
Uncomfortable.
You know why? Because you weren't prepared. You're calling after the fact, and you're not engaging me at all. Flip the script. Ring, ring.
Hello?
Hey, Stormy. Big Dan Caldwell, Keller Williams, Southern Arizona. How are you, sir?
What's up, Dan?
Hey, we just got done checking out your listing over there off of Main Street. Beautiful house, man. You know, how much work did the sellers put into that?
Oh, that's funny that you asked, because they have put a lot of work into it.
They've done a great job. It looks amazing. And I was there. There's a couple agents showing their clients as well. So I'm sure you're going to get tons of offers. Hey, you know, we're thinking about sending over an offer here shortly. What's important to your client?
It's important that the next person that buys the home kind of keeps up on it.
Oh, absolutely. My family that was in it absolutely love it. It's a great room for their little girl to run around. I'm excited. I can definitely see them calling this home one day. Is there anything important that I need to include on the offer that your clients want to see?
I mean, I wouldn't really know, man. Like, they just want the best offer that they could get.
Oh, fantastic. Are you guys negotiating offers right now?
We did. We're counter offering someone. We have till tomorrow to respond.
Oh, perfect. How much was that for?
You know, I can't tell you that.
Well, Stormy, you know, if you tell me my clients are able to beat it, wouldn't that be helping your sellers out?
Oh, damn, that's good. Well, I guess you're right, man. I mean, they came in at least the full list price. So.
Okay. What are your sellers countering?
They don't want to pay so much concessions.
Oh, easy, man. I'm not even going to ask for that. How about this? Tell your sellers, call them right now. Tell them you got a good offer coming over for a great family. And if I know I'm going to beat the offer you guys got on the table, I'll text you when I send it, all right?
No, man, that's not going to work, dude, because then that's just going off of your word. Why don't you send me a pre-qual before?
Oh, I'm going to. I'm going to have all of that. Pre-qual, full addendums, everything in there. It'll be a legit stand-up professional contract. That way you can present it to your sellers. I should have it back here shortly. I'll have it out for signatures in a minute, and they're ready to sign, and I'll email it right over.
All right. So then what I'll do is I'll just let the sellers know that someone else plans on making an offer.
Perfect.
They don't plan on responding until tomorrow morning, but making a decision tonight. So I guess if you get that in as soon as possible, I'll give it to them.
You'll have it here in the next hour.
All right.
All right, Stormy, we'll talk soon. See the difference? Get them talking. Same length and phone call, way less neutral socialization. Like there's no like weird gaps and short answers and stuff like that. It's a high energy engagement that I'm pulling information out of you on. But everyone that I took that from, Josh Berkeley shared it in the scripting class in his negotiations last Ignite. And I've used it a ton of times. Hey, I get it. But if you were to tell me and I was able to beat it, wouldn't that help your sellers out? Wouldn't that be servicing your seller's best financial, situation? And then most agents are like, oh, you're right. You didn't tell me anything. You just said, don't want to pay so much in concessions. It's at least list price. There's a lot in what people say. There's a lot more in what they don't say. Right? When he said it's at least list price, it's not very high over it. If he were to say it's over list, it's probably considerably over list. We as agents try to reduce down as much as we can to make the other party feel like they have the opportunity. So if you were to say, they're around an asking price, then you're like $2,000 to $5,000 above list, guesstimating. In your head, Stormy, what offer did you have on that house?
2,000 over.
There's a science to this, people. I don't just say things because I'm pretty. You should all there you go. You should all laugh at that one. It's understanding the dialect. It's understanding the way that people communicate and reading between the lines, listening for the silences, listening for the things that are not said. Scripting is often a lot about what we say, how we say, when we say it, right? On the reverse side of scripting is you're listening. What are you listening for? Give me some key tones, right? Teresa, what's one thing we're listening for?
Well, I keep my ears open because a lot of times you can get a lot of great information from the listing agent just by asking questions and seeing where the conversation goes. A lot of times they give up a lot more information than they probably should. So make good friends with that listing agent while you're talking, and it's really going to help. You're listening for things like, we haven't received any offers yet, or we received one offer, but it fell through. I mean, that lets you know that they really want to get an offer. For one thing, they're anxious. I don't know, there's some key things about what your competition is, like if they have offers. Also, if they do have offers, you want to, like you said, have your ears open to, is it under, is it over, is it close? Just like what Stormy, he figured out is about 2,000 over. That's awesome. So just anything else you can get. So
there is a lot of, get them talking, right? Like I get to you guys, I ask questions, get you motivated. Every morning, it's the same thing. You guys get on the call and you're like, God, I hope he doesn't call me right now. I'm not ready. And then guess what? I always seem to call on you right when you think, oh God, I hope he doesn't call on me. I'm not ready. It's partly because you have your camera on and I can see your face and I can see that that's the emotion. But then when you start talking, I can also see your energy levels pick up and I can see your brain with the ahas, the eureka moments. So have your cameras on if you can. Doesn't mean I'm not going to pick on you if you don't have your camera on, Sadie.
Like I'm negotiating with one listing agent and it's nice because she's like, Yeah, we know the HVAC unit's old and it just probably all needs replaced. So, that's what we're gonna do. And by the way, yeah, we knew the dishwasher was really, not working. We can give you a brand new one installed or 525 credit. Which do you want? I'm like, well, let me ask my buyer. So,
Install the new one.
yeah, that's what
Always install the new one.
Mhm.
Good. Did you pick up something on that? Who wants to go with the round? Let's give another listing agent a call. 2 new agents. I know you will, Robin. I'm not gonna let you right now.
Ring, ring.
Adriana's calling somebody. Who's she calling?
I'm calling you.
Oh, don't call me. I already went. Call Sadie.
Okay, hold on. Let me see Sadie's face. Hold on.
Sadie's just sat on the couch. She is ready to be a listing agent. She's on her couch drinking her coffee.
Okay. Ring, ring. Ring, ring.
Hello, this is Sadie.
Sadie, good morning. This is Adriana Mujol with Keller Williams.
Oh, good morning.
Hi, hey, listen, I'm interested in your listing in 4 Times Speedway Boulevard.
Okay, great.
So what can you tell me about it?
Well, it's for sale.
Oh, awesome, awesome. So please tell me, have you had any offers yet?
We actually have 5 offers on the table.
And when is the client going to reply to the 5 offers?
Well, we'll probably respond tomorrow evening.
Tomorrow evening. Okay. Hey, tell me, what's important to the client? I'm ready to write an offer, and I really want to know what's important to the client.
Well, they want to move as soon as possible. They've got plans to be in Texas with their daughter by the end of next month.
Oh, okay, okay. So there's some urgency. All right. And please, have you had any full price offers yet?
We have a lot of offers that are pretty similar.
Pretty similar. All right, all right. So anything you can help me with to write a really strong offer for my client?
Just, close as soon as possible, and they don't want to pay too many closing costs.
Okay, so they're willing to pay some closing costs.
Well, I've advised them that in this market, there's, in this area that they're in, they can expect to pay closing costs, but they want the strongest offer possible. So the lower, the better.
Yeah. I understand. Totally understand. Hey, listen, I'm gonna submit an offer within the next 45 minutes. Pre-qual and a full addendum. Okay.
Okay, sounds great. Thank you.
Yeah, it was nice talking to you, and I hope to hear from you soon.
Okay, we'll talk soon. Thank you for your call.
Right. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
So you guys can hear the subtext in that. The one thing I picked up is when Sadie said, well, they don't want to pay too much in closing costs. What did you hear?
So there is room for negotiation. There is room for concessions.
There's some, yeah. They don't want to pay any closing costs. I don't pay any closing costs. Well, they don't want to pay any closing costs. Okay, great. Then there's no there. They don't want to pay too much. Okay. I would, one thing I would have corrected on that, Adriana, says, well, because you came back and said, well, it sounds like they're willing to pay some. I would have left that to a question of, what do you mean by that?
Oh, okay. Awesome. What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that? Because we don't want to trick bag the agent into just answering the question. So they're willing to pay closing costs. Yes. Well, what do you mean by that? Well, they got a couple offers that have like 3 and 3.5% closing costs, and that's just too much. They know that they have to pay a little bit because of the area, and I already told them that. As long as it just makes sense to them. Okay. Well, what are they hoping to see? These are questions like, what are you hoping to find out? What's important to them? What are they hoping to see is a great question, because the agent's already had the discussion with the sellers. Okay, this is what we're looking for. What you're hoping for is you get yourself an agent that happens to be the exact situation Sadie was in, on her couch, drinking her coffee, got a baby next to her, she's distracted. Her mind is not sharp enough to deter you away from the wolves. And we're in there calling her in that worst moment, like, hey, what's important to your seller? Oh my God, they just want to sell this damn thing. They're moving to Texas. They bought another house. They got to be gone in 45 days. They don't care what they sell it for. They just want to sell it. Not that Sadie would ever do that. She's a highly trained professional. Gangster, that's what it is. But that way you can hedge out a lot of the conversation and get a lot more information. So keep on those questions. What's important about that? What do they want to see? You know, let's make this a win-win. If it were you, what would you write? That's a good one. We didn't talk about that one yet. Getting alignment with the listing agent. Hey, if it were you, what would you have me do? Yeah. Can you do some of this, Stormy? This is all in your wheelhouse, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, when somebody calls you that's probably been listening to some of these YouTube videos and they start asking these questions, you need to defend yourself. And then remember, go back and listen to the call I did, right? The very neutral. Well, thank you. You know, I can't tell you that. I appreciate you asking. I wish I could tell you. I wish I could say yes. Submit your offer. Well, what would you have me do? I'd have you write the best offer you possibly can. I'll submit it to my sellers for review. Well, what's important to your sellers? Good, clean offers. But what do they want to see? They want to see this house sold. There's a way to be, got to be protective of your own client too. But you got to be able to get out there. And our jobs are to find weakness and to not really, take advantage of it, but take advantage of it. We want to make sure that we can get out there and get our clients taken care of. And how do we win an offer? First, you got to call before you write the offer. Make a connection. Give praise on the house. Every seller thinks their house is made of gold. Every one of them. So when you call and say, hey, it looks great, I can tell they've done a lot of work. Notice how Stormy instantly was like, yeah, you're right. They have. They've done a ton of work. Like he even opened up. He's all, oh, they appreciate it. Thank you so much. I had an agent called me. She showed my house on one of my houses on Saturday. She calls me up and she's just ripping me apart. Hey, there's a lot of dog shit on the left side of the house. Dog shit creates, drives in roaches and it could be a problem. And here, let me get actually, she texted me. Holy crap, I got a lot of text yesterday. Here it is. She calls me and I don't answer. She sent me a text. Sorry, Camino de Palmas is not going to work. After seeing the house, it's too close to the east. There's not enough room for the driveway. They don't want to take down the carport. We didn't even go inside the house. By the way, there's a whole lot of dog poop on the east side of the yard. And that dog poop can be a code violation. It's considered a sanitation and pest issue. Poop attracts cockroaches and flies. It's your business for how you decide to handle it. But I just thought I'd let you know, thanks. That did not earn any favor points with myself or my sellers.
She has a lot of free time on her hands to do all that.
Right. And that's the thing is, even the whole conversation, it's been, well, did you know that this was in compliance? This is an issue. This is an issue. Listen, Linda, I don't care how involved you are in the Pima County, courts and knowing exactly what's an issue with this house. All I know is that if you want to buy it, submit an offer. If you don't, leave me alone. But I can tell you that doing that and educating the other agent will alienate you and create an issue where they probably don't want to do business with you. I will submit any offer that she sends to me, but my seller already knows all of the communication. Do you think my seller is going to be willing to do anything if that client asks for anything? Absolutely not. So awesome, guys. Well, it is 8:33. 3 minutes of your awesome time is gone, but get it back. Go out there, lead generate for some awesomeness. Go find a win. Let's get a goal together between now and the end of the year. How many contracts are you going to write and get accepted and get into escrow? Stephanie's got 5. Mara's got 5. Teresa's got her hand up, holding the phone. I'm going to count that as 4.
7.
Sadie's going to do 5. Stormy's going to do 7. Robin's got 3. Adriana's got 5. Stephanie just upped hers to 8. Came on, Stormy. So this is what you're going to do. I want you guys to write down that goal, and I put it on your bedroom mirror, put it on your bathroom window, whatever you look at every day. But focus on, okay, I'm going to write and put into escrow blank contracts. And every day you're going to look at it. That's part of your goals.
Where's my list?
Should be on your 411s. But other than that, go out there. Be great today. Thank you for joining in. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Different shirts. Hopefully the purple.
Thanks, Dan.
Have a good day. Miss Kayla, if you want to stay on for a second, or she already left. Oh, she's on.
Hey.
So you notice in the Zoom, this is the Zoom environment. I'm going to stop the